Shaka, here's Mateus from Time Out Brazil. Congratulations for the pro day and going for the NFL.
Thank you.
When a season like 2020, when you have like all the teams have problems and the players have problems, how is for you like having the chance of doing the pro day and have the chance to talk to the NFL coaches and having the Senior Bowl too?
Just grateful. I come from humble beginnings, not a highly recruited guy. Had to work my way up. I sat behind guys, had to play a role, and I'm just grateful I got an opportunity to. It's a lot of guys that would kill, that would really die to switch for shoes with me to go out here and have this opportunity. So, I'm just grateful every single day. Like I say, God, thank God for the opportunities because there's so many of us. I'm pretty sure some of you on this call who had NFL aspirations that are now, this is your outlet now to build your opportunity. So I'm just trying to maximize it every day. Just keep being grateful, keep being humble.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
We'll go to Mark Brennan next, followed by Nebias Wilborn, Andre Monroe after that.
Shaka, I don't think many of us had NFL aspirations. I don't think we were quite that good. Hey, how do you think you did today? What were some of your highlights? And what's it like when you're out there testing with Micah and Jason? Are you kind of rubbernecking and looking at their numbers the way everybody else was? It seemed like there were some oohs and ahs. I appreciate your time today.
One more time, sorry. I got the last part with the Micah and Jason. Would you say the first question?
What did you think of your numbers? How do you think you did today? Thanks.
I thought I did good. Some stuff I wanted to do better in. Really just got to keep going. Can't look back now. The day is over. You don't get a second opportunity. You have to live with what you put out there. So definitely stuff I should have done better in. But you look at the numbers. You can't compete with freaks of nature. You just gotta let it be. You gotta compete with yourself. I've been knowing Micah since he was in high school. I didn't know Jason since he was a freshman. They've been doing these things. So, at the end of the day, it's making plays. I'm just as good as them. I can do anything that they can do. It's testing. This is how the cookie crumbles sometimes. The oohs and ahs, you guys can have that. I'm more of a round of applause for them. I know them for so long. Me and my relationship with them are so close. It make me proud to see them numbers that they do. You don't gotta hate on your brother. It's brotherly competition, but you don't gotta be no hater. You should be more. If anything, you should be the first person clapping. And they already know I'm one of their biggest supporters. Right after their families, me and them, we like blood.
We'll go to Nebias Wilborn next, followed by Andre Monroe, and then Gonzalo Fabry.
Okay. Thanks. Hey, Shock, thanks for the time today, but also throughout the season, man. I really appreciate you. You mentioned can't compete with freaks of nature. What is it like when you just know a guy's just different? Not to say you're not a great athlete in your own right, but when you, as someone who's good, see someone who's just different, like the way those two guys seem to be.
I mean, it's normal. When I was a freshman, my locker was next to Saquon. So, you just get used to it. You go to a big-time program, they're going to be guys like that, but it don't mean that you shouldn't be working hard as them. You shouldn't be trying to outwork them at the end of the day. Some people are just going to be more gifted at something. You might be a better writer than somebody else on the call, but he may be a better thinker. It don't mean that you shouldn't be able to keep working. You got to focus on what you can control, and you can't think about what others got going on. It's going to slow you down, put you in a bad mood because you're going to be competing against the wall.
Go to Andre Monroe next, followed by Gonzalo Fabry and Jacob Infante on deck.
Hey, Shaka. In the season of mock drafts, they're projecting you to go to this team, this round. How do you kind of not let that get to you?
At the end of the day, most mock drafts are wrong. Some people are right. Most people are wrong. We've seen guys going to the first round that we never thought were going to go. Guys go second, third. Some guys fall that everybody had penciled in. You shouldn't pay attention to that stuff. At the end of the day, it's about making one team love you, one team fall in love with you, making one team call your name. So, I've always been the underdog. I always had that chip on my shoulder. So this is nothing new to me. I don't pay attention to any critic. I'm my biggest critic myself, and I'm going to focus on what I can control.
We'll go to Gonzalo Fabry next, followed by Jacob Infante and Zach Rosenblatt.
Hey, Shaka, here Gonzalo from Neuquén in Argentina. My question is, which are your goals now entering into the next level? Which are your most appreciated goals entering in the next level?
First thing first, I'm gonna finish up, get my college degree. I got an internship left. I completed my credits. That's first goal. Second goal, definitely get some charity work off the ground. Definitely try and give back to teens. I started a donation, my reps for the bench today for the Boys and Girls Club of Philadelphia. Really just trying to start giving back early. I don't want to wait. You know, a lot of people might want to wait to get themselves situated. I kind of want to get the ball rolling as soon as possible. Next goal is just make the NFL roster. Make sure I go out there, compete every day, you know, help my team win a championship, you know, doing my 153rd of the team, you know, whatever I can, and maximize my opportunity.
All right, Jacob Infante next, followed by Zach Rosenblatt, and then Joe Giuliano.
Hey, Shaka, congrats on a great pro day performance. Building on you're talking about your work with the Boys and Girls Club of America. Can you speak exactly how much your 24 bench reps will be raising and what kind of role it is, especially entering the NFL, to be playing in helping out your community and making your area a better place than when you left it?
Well, I started out at 2,400, but so many people have donated, and I'm just so grateful, especially from the Penn State community. I got a lot of flooded inboxes, people are donating. $10, $25, it doesn't matter. You know, giving back, that's something that we all can do. It don't take a skill. It's not a job. You know, it's something that's out the kindness of your heart. So I believe we're at like 4,000, 4,500 in that range. Well exceeded the 2,500 that I started at. It just means the world, you know, knowing that people care. I know a lot of times a lot of us want to give back, but we don't know how. So I just want to give people an avenue and just a lane for them to be able to like, all right, I know Shaka Toney is a guy that really wants to go out there and make a change in communities, so I can get behind him and I can give my money to him and if not me personally, sorry, not me, but, you know, to the donation, to the foundations, you know, that money's going to go exactly where it's supposed to go. I'm not a materialistic person. You know, I'm going to do everything I can to donate, raise as much money, and give as much back as I can.
Thank you.
Okay, we only have time for 2 more questions as we have a few more to get along. So Zach Rosenblatt and Joe Giuliano will be the final 2 questions. We'll go to Zach first.
Hey, Shaka. Obviously, Sean Spencer's an NFL coach now. I'm curious, how big of an impact did he have on you and your life, do you feel like? And have you gotten any advice from him as you head into this process? Because obviously he knows what you're going to see.
Honestly, that's like, you know, I don't have a father. That's the closest thing I had to a dad, honestly. You know, I call him my crazy uncle, but I can't speak any more highly of Sean Spencer. You know, he the person that taught me how to tie my tie, how to really understand how to talk to people, how to interact. You know, the little details of being a man, shaving, you know, you name it. He really taught me so much. I'm eternally grateful. I always get my little 1-2 in with him. I didn't know how the NFL rules were, you know, as far as the off season, so I kind of just waited for him to contact me. You know, I don't know. I don't want him getting in trouble or nothing like that. So I just keep my distance, make sure I like his pictures and stuff, let him know I'm still thinking about him. But, you know, I love Coach Spence. You know, I haven't met too many people that's like him, you know, that truly, truly cares, like, especially as a male role model. You know, we all know what it's like. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all as fathers, and you try to set the best example you can every single day. You know, he just taught me something, you know, about being me, like how to be the best me possible. You know, he still helps me grow to this day. That's my guy for life. You know, I hope he probably in person will like be at my wedding. That crazy guy over there, suit all messed up. You know, that's family. That's family for life.
Last question for Shaka for Giuliano.
My boy Joe, what's up, Joe?
Hey Shaka, how you doing, man?
Man, I've been talking to you the last 5 years, man.
I've enjoyed every minute of it. And props to you for your charity work. It's really a great thing.
Appreciate it, Joe.
I just wanted to ask you about interviews that you might have had with teams either the last few weeks or coming up. What have they been saying to you, and is it still either or as far as defensive end or outside linebacker for you?
Honestly, I've had 3 teams. You know, I think what I did at the Senior Bowl, showing that, like, even without, you know, I had Corona early on in the year, you know, I lost about 20, 25 pounds. And they seem to be still striking guys, still driving guys back. I think a lot of teams got a little bit more belief. And, today I wanted to be in that 245 range, show them that if I need to put on the weight, I'm willing to put it on the weight, kind of letting the team decide. The interviews, I feel like they've been going great. I'm really able to showcase my football knowledge. Teams are finally able to get a chance to talk and really hear from me. As well as anybody, Joe, I'm a really spoken to guy. So, this is like their first time really interacting with me besides the Senior Bowl. I think people are pretty excited, like hearing me actually talk about stuff. I'm just grateful. I'm happy for the opportunity. Going up Philadelphia, a lot of people don't make it to this stage. Sitting in front of all you guys, a bunch of great writers, a bunch of people that want to just get to know me. So I'm just happy. Starting to open up a whole lot more, not coming out of my shell, but just realizing that it's okay to talk first. And, I'm just grateful.